This manga is about a guy who got cheated on by his gold digger girlfriend. And to make matters worse, she does this right in front of him while constantly lying to his face. So he finally steps up and makes a plan to expose her in front of everyone, while getting an even cuter girlfriend in the process. The story kicks off at a fancy love hotel, where our protagonist Yoshiki and his girlfriend Karen are having a good time. His girlfriend says "I love you," like it's the last episode of a rom-com anime, and goes into the bathroom to take a shower. Yoshiki lies on the bed thinking life is finally good. Karen is actually Yoshiki's first girlfriend since starting college, and he truly believes she's his soulmate. While he was simping, he hears a notification sound. Yoshiki picks up his phone, thinking it's his, but it's Karen's phone instead. When he checks the notification, his heart drops. It's a random dude asking her if she's free, because he wants to hang out with her. Curious, he scrolls up the chat and his face drops harder than Bitcoin in 2018. Turns out it's his senior Kamakura, a Chad-looking dude who's dating Sakura, the most gorgeous girl in their college. Yoshiki starts crashing out. This dude already has the university goddess by his side, but he still wants his girlfriend as a side chick. How greedy can one man be? He takes pictures of their chats and cries like a bitch in the process. Karen comes out of the bathroom all happy, saying she's done. But Yoshiki isn't there, gone like your father, who went out to get some milk for cereal. Cut to Yoshiki, who's walking on the street, processing what just happened. He remembers one day she said that she had promised one of her friends that they'll meet up. Another day she said she has to visit her mother. All of these were lies she made up, just to cover her clap sessions with Kamakura. As he was thinking all of this, he suddenly bumped into a girl. The girl's boyfriend yells at him to watch where he's going, but Yu just walks off like a pure beta male. The scene then shifts to a river where Yu is thinking of unaliving himself. Just kidding. Instead, bro is deep in his thoughts about how Kamakura has such a perfect girlfriend. Yet he is still cheating on her. All of a sudden it cracks in his mind. If they can do it, then so can he. With 2 brain cells in his head, he cooks up the most unhinged idea of all time. Yu whips out his phone and starts dialing Kamakura's girlfriend's number. It was almost 11 o'clock at night, and upon seeing that Yu was calling her at this late at night, she was a bit taken back by that. She picks up the call and asks if there's anything wrong. Yoshiki, dead serious, blurts out, "Senpai, please have sex with me."
Bruh.
The scene then shifts to Yoshiki and his bro Ishida, sitting in a cafe. He explains everything to him. Karen's cheating, the text messages, and his late-night crime that he committed with his mouth. Ishida thinks Yu has gone nuts, because he straight up confessed to the campus beauty. Yoshiki defends himself, saying he wasn't in the head. Uninterested in his friend's well-being, Ishida asks him about Sakura Senpai's response. Yoshiki says she was shocked but remained calm. She listened to him all the way through, and at the end told him to calm down. Ishida asks Yu what he's planning to do next, but Yu says he doesn't know, because he's got a bird brain. While eating his food, Ishida asks if he is going to clap Senpai's cheeks tomorrow. But Yu says he doesn't know about that. After that, Ishida asks if he can see the proof. Yu shows him the text between Karen and Kamakura. After taking a sneak peek, Ishida says these got to be hurting to say the least. The following day, Yoshiki's waiting in a quiet cafe far from campus. He's paranoid someone might see them because Sakura Senpai and Kamakura are the power couple of university campus. As he was thinking all this, Sakura Senpai arrives there and apologizes for making him wait. After talking for a bit, he apologizes for last night's chaos. She says it's fine and gets straight to the point. What proof does he have about Karen and Kamakura's affair? Yoshiki shows her the screenshots of their text messages, and as she's scrolling through their conversations, her face turns pale. She thanks him and admits it looks legit, but she hates just sitting back and accepting it. Then she asks if that's why he told her to sleep with him last night. He awkwardly admits that, but she straight up rejects him and says she won't give him that booty. Yu asks if it's because she thinks he's not good enough, but Sakura calmly explains she has 3 reasons. First, they don't know for sure if the evidence is real. Yu shows her text messages once again, but she says I've been lied to before. Second, if they cheat too, they would lose the moral high ground. Third, she doesn't want simple revenge. She wants eternal revenge. Sakura lays out her plan. She wants proof strong enough to destroy Kamakura. A photo of him entering a love hotel with Karen. She says Kamakura only meets Karen on Mondays and Thursdays, so she'll track his schedule, and Yoshiki should track Karen's. They'll strike only when the timing's perfect. With that, the two shake hands, not as cheaters, but as partners on a mission of pure tactical revenge. The story flashes back to how Yoshiki's downfall began. After entering college, our boy met Karen at one of the clubs. After that, they got close to each other and started to enjoy each other's company a lot, and they both were getting attracted to each other. Yoshiki was convinced she was the one for him. Unbeknownst to our boy, she was one for all. They were at the heights of their happiness and life was great, until the cheating DLC dropped. We then jump to a restaurant date, where Karen is sitting across from you. She says it feels to her that he has lately been cutting back on his expenses. Bro's a broke student, not Bruce Wayne. He politely explains that saving money is kinda normal when you're in college. But Karen rolls her eyes saying, other people have fancier dates and according to her, men go out of their way to please their partners. Nowadays she doesn't get the same treatment from him at all. Hearing this, Yu asks what is the matter with her, and points out that she used to say, I enjoy being anywhere with you. She keeps going, saying their dates are always the same. Arcades, karaoke, cheap restaurants, he always keeps rotating the same places. Also, she doesn't want a boyfriend who's always in a rut. She then brings up the love hotel incident, about how he left her without saying anything. Karen goes on saying that he doesn't care about her feelings at all. Hearing that, Yu thinks what right does she have to say something like that to him? He notices she's constantly glued to her phone, and when he asks her about it, she says that nowadays she is addicted to playing games on her phone. The only game she's playing is How to Gaslight Your Boyfriend. Yu apologizes to her for the love hotel incident and reveals he received an urgent call from his friend. He promises to make it up to her. A fancy restaurant, nice date, whatever she wants. Karen doesn't even look up from her phone and says, it's rude to ask a girl what she wants. Figure it out yourself. Yu's inner rage meter hits red, but he smiles through it like a man holding a fart at a funeral. He finally says they'll go out this Thursday, and Karen's expression changes immediately. Karen replies that she actually has a part-time job on Thursday. We then see Yu and Sakura senpai chilling at a park, drinking coffee. Yu asks where Kamakura is, and she says he's busy tonight. Yu immediately knows it's not an event, it's a booty call. Sakura says that doesn't mean that the two of them might be seeing each other. She tries to stay calm, but her face shows the pain. Yoshiki says it is very hard for him to admit, but the truth is Karen is not interested in him anymore. Hearing that, Sakura asks what happened and why is he saying such a thing. Yu explains that she said their relationship feels boring and predictable. Their dates are simple, cafes, arcades, karaoke, and she's over it. Sakura says there is nothing wrong with that, and it's fun to go anywhere with the person you like. Regarding the main topic, she doesn't think that Kamakura is hiding something from her. She wants to set the record straight, and hearing that Yu asks what she means by that. Sakura asks Yu what specifically will he do? What will he tell her Karen if he had a chance? Yu says he'd just confront her directly and ask if she's having an affair. And to bait her, he would tell her they are going to have a big dinner soon, because it's her birthday this Saturday. Hearing that, Sakura was shocked. Kamakura invited her to his apartment this Saturday. Yu's like, wait, I thought he lived with his brother. She reveals his brother's out on a business trip, and Kamakura's been acting weird lately. They both realize what's going on, so Sakura declares, I'm not going. This Saturday, we'll catch them red-handed. After that, she leaves the place via cab. The scene then changes and we see Karen at her house, talking to Kamakura on the phone. She thanks him for the necklace he gave her, calling his taste amazing. Hearing that, Kamakura asks her if his taste was better than Yu's. Karen laughs and says, of course, and he is very different from you. Karen hangs up the phone and looks at the necklace, saying it looks great. It's finally Saturday, meaning it's Karen's birthday. According to his plan, Yu takes her to a fancy restaurant. The moment they walk in, Karen looks a little stunned. He asks her if she doesn't like the restaurant or something, to which she replies not at all. Following that, we see Karen and Yu entering the restaurant and Yu start to place his order for the food. On the other side of the table, Karen was staring at him with a look of disgrace. She asks Yu why is he ordering like that, also, why he hasn't ordered any alcohol yet. Yu says it's fine without alcohol, but she keeps going. In this kind of place, the right thing to do is order a bottle. Or better yet, order wine from the year I was born. Yu, caught off guard, admits he doesn't know much about wine. With an angry look, Karen then says he is absolutely right about that, and also adds that he is actually a fool. Hearing that, Yu assumes that Karen is in a bad mood and the situation is actually getting out of hand now. He quickly apologizes, trying to calm things down, and says he's got a gift for her. As he was saying all this, the waiter brings the food to their table. After tasting, Karen says that it was fabulous to say the least. Primo Piatto never disappoints. Hearing that, Yu asks Karen what Primo Piatto is. Karen replies that Yu actually doesn't even know how to structure an Italian meal. Then starts naming random Italian dishes like she just came back from MasterChef Italy. Surprised, Yu asks Karen how did she know so much about this restaurant, and if she had been here before. She smiles, saying she read some articles about this place before coming here. He tries to act normal, but deep down his mind keeps replaying those text messages. He just couldn't take that anymore. But slowly, Yu regained his composure. He gives her a beautiful handbag as a gift. She thanks him, and for a second you feels that familiar warmth, the smile she used to give when things were good. For a fleeting moment, he wonders if maybe she still loves him, but the doubt comes back just as fast. After dinner, Yu asks what she wants to do next. Hearing that, Karen was a little scared and apologizes, saying she is actually going out with some friends. She stands up, thanks him for the meal, and dips. The second she walks out, Yu texts Sakura about Karen leaving the restaurant. Later that night, Yu is parked in front of Kamakura's apartment, sitting in his car. After a while, Sakura arrives as well. Yu tells her no one's entered or left Kamakura's house since he got there. She says Kamakura told her he was out shopping for a microwave oven. Yu says if he left when you did, he should have been back already. After that, Yu says it's going to be a long night for them. Both of them wait quietly, snacking, whispering, and preparing the camera. Yu asks if Sakura really thinks they'll come. She says, I don't know. After a long silence, they see that Kamakura and Karen arriving at the place. All of a sudden in front of the main gate, they started kissing each other and Yu Shiki immediately recorded a video of that moment. After that, Yu said that it's confirmed now, but Sakura says there is not enough evidence yet. Yu is bothered by this as he can't believe that she wants more evidence. Sakura explains that they need more evidence than what they have, because she doesn't want those two to use any loopholes. She wants to destroy them cleanly. Yu finds it ridiculous, so Sakura tells him that he can leave if he wants to. But Yu stays, saying he's not leaving her alone tonight. As the night drags on, they start talking. Sakura asks how his dinner went with Karen. Yu recounts everything from the wine disaster to Karen's fake smile. She then tells him about her and Kamakura, how they met, how things used to be, but as she talks, her voice trembles, and tears start rolling down her face. He reaches over and gently hugs her, saying, "You've always been so strong, but even strong people need someone sometimes." As they were hugging each other, Yushiki thinks that Sakura is hurt even more than him. He was also wondering what he should do to make her feel good again. He quietly says, "Forget Kamakura. From now on, I'll protect you." Yu places his hand on her trembling shoulders, looks her in the eye, and says, "Stay with me tonight."